Let's also not forget the fact that they found a way to sell us weather in a life simulation game. And we bought it. Hey brownies, and welcome back to another Sims 4 video. Today I'm coming to you guys with a ranking tier list. Today we are reviewing all of the Sims 4 expansion packs and we are going to rank them from worst to best. My original idea was to rank all of the packs, but there are so many packs, y'all. I felt like it would just be too long of a video. So today we are just covering the expansion packs. We'll see how this goes. If you guys would like to see my opinions on the game packs, stuff packs, and kits, let me know in the comments below. We're just gonna go ahead and get straight into the video. So this video is inspired by Spring Sims. They did a ranking all the packs in the Sims 4. Woke up and chose chaos. So we have She's a Necessity. I like her. She's on my wish list. She's mid. Something isn't clicking. And delete now. Coming in at number 11, which is my least favorite expansion pack, is gonna be Island Living. I'm gonna throw her in Something Isn't Clicking. I was beyond disappointed with this pack, y'all. It was the very first pack I ever bought full price. I always wait on my packs to go on sale because I just feel like Sims 4 is just not giving. It feels like everything is rushed, so it was a flop. I really feel like this could have just been a game pack. There was no need to make it a full-blown expansion pack. Yeah, it comes with the world, but there is not much going on in Sulani. It looks very abandoned. It looks very dead. There's no one really walking around. We didn't get like crabs or lobster or no kind of like sea animals and new recipes. We got a couple, but I don't know. It's just not giving. You guys know I am Caribbean American, so I assumed that this pack was gonna be more of like inspired by the Caribbean, but I mean, when I did some research, they said it's supposed to be giving like Polynesian culture. I honestly don't know what it's giving, y'all. I'm not really feeling it, but the world is absolutely beautiful. I love Sulani. It's so beautiful. Great views, great sunsets. It's great for screenshots. Like, you just get amazing lighting out there. I love building in Sulani, but the gameplay is so lackluster, and I was really hoping for the best with this. I was so excited for it. I absolutely love beaches. That's like my dream destination vacation, and my dream wedding venue would be on a beach. It was my very first pack that I bought full price on launch day, and it was my last. Number 10 is going to be Eco Lifestyle. She's mid. Eco Lifestyle was pretty much their version of creating a greener world. It's giving very much, it could have been a game pack if they wanted some extra coin, or I really feel like this could have been in Island Living, mainly because of the whole greener world aspect and recycling. It just seems like it went with that whole like conservationist career. I don't feel like it needed its own separate world. Having the eco footprint affect all of your worlds made it feel like it just didn't even need a whole separate world of its own, that we could have just used our existing worlds for this and just make it a game pack. I don't know. I never really used Evergreen Harbor. We got Evergreen Harbor with this pack. There's a train station there with no trains. There's a gas station off in a view with no cars, and I never really used it. I was excited for it. I love the build buy items that we got with it. That is one that I did enjoy, the build buy items. I love the vertical planters, the solar panels. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for the solar panels, mainly because I like the whole like living off grid challenges. It's really exciting. I don't live off grid, so of course I want to play it in the game because it's not my actual lifestyle. But gameplay wise, my neighbors out there thieving from each other, like, it's really lit. I love the gameplay of this particular pack. Coming in at number 9 is Snowy Escape. I'm gonna throw Snowy Escape as she's on my wish list. Snowy Escape introduced snowboarding, skiing, all the winter type stuff in a Japanese inspired world called Mount Korabi. I was excited for it because, you know, who couldn't use an extra vacation world? I love the new Japanese culture, but I don't know, I haven't exactly played it yet, so I don't really have strong opinions on it. This is another expansion pack that could have been a game pack. If not a game pack, this could have been included in Seasons as like a world to come with Seasons, because Seasons didn't even come with a world. I'm excited to try it out, and I'm hoping that it surpasses my expectations, but as of right now, I was gifted the pack, so I'm excited to check it out. But I do know one key feature I was super excited about. We can now take shoes off at the door. A lot of Caribbean cultures, especially my family, are big on not wearing shoes in the house. We literally take our shoes off at the door. So yeah, I was so excited for that. Coming in at number 8 is Get Together. Get Together is giving she's mid. So EA found a way to sell us the aspect of getting all of our Sims together to hang out and be social. It's just something about that just doesn't even really sit right with me. That could have been a base game update. They literally called a pack Get Together, gathering all the Sims to get together, having to create clubs in order to get everyone go to one place at one time. I don't know. Get Together, she's mid for me. The only thing exciting about Get Together for me is the 64x64 lot. Windenburg is a beautiful world from an American standpoint. It looks like Europe. It looks really, really nice and like old. So I like the world. She will forever be mid on my list because no, this is a life simulation game. In life we have friends. Coming in at number 7 is going to be Discover University, y'all. She deserves to be at least on the wish list. It was such a missed opportunity. I have a love-hate relationship with Discover University. So starting with the things that I love about Discover University, I love the dorm housing and the roommate system. I was so excited. I love the mini fridge, bicycles, the bathroom stalls. I was so excited to be able to build restaurants and things with it. The repo man, student loans were added in. OMG, they went ham with that student loan system. I love it. But the actual main goal of the game, going to school, it doesn't feel like you're in university or that you're in college. I don't really get that vibe when I do play that pack, mainly because there is no college. There's no college, there's no university. Everything is a rabbit hole. They're going to classes, you're not seeing anything. I don't like the rabbit hole college at all. Even The Sims 3, you were able to sit in on some classes. At least give us like an actual university. Show professors walking around or something. Like, just give it more of like a college university type of feel. It wasn't given it. I love the projects and homework that they get though. I love the little presentation board where they can practice presenting with their other little Sim friends or family. All of that was very well put together. But the very last complaint is the lack of sports. It is college, it is university. Like, that's one of the main things with going to college outside of like getting your degree and getting your academics going is the social aspect, joining sports or dance or whatever. I think maybe it's just a little like building an HBCU dreams were killed, honey. And we got the mascot and we ain't got no band, no cheerleading, no football, no. Such a missed opportunity. But it's kind of like I said, a love-hate relationship with this pack in particular. Number 6, I'm gonna put on my wish list as well because I just bought it. Cottage living. Now y'all, I know this is a very controversial pack. It's either you love it or you hate it. And to be honest, y'all, I might ruffle a couple feathers. I could finally tap into my countryside living dreams, y'all. This is totally up my alley. Living off the land, gardening, all of that. I'm super excited for this. This pack introduced farm animals and it brought back my girl Agnes, Miss Crumplebottom. Super excited to see her slapping up people with her purse, honey. Okay, so now we're getting into my top 5.
What top 5 you smoking on?
Cats and dogs, and I like her. I love me some cats and dogs. Now, I literally don't really care for cats at all, y'all. I am a dog lover though. Cats and dogs introduced obviously vets and clinics. We also got a new world, and that world is Brindleton Bay, and I build so much and play so much in Brindleton Bay. That's actually where Athena's family lives, from Athena and Kennedy. I absolutely love that world. Like, it's so beautiful. The map is so gorgeous, and this is also another one of those worlds where we get a 64x64 lot, which is the largest lot. So of course that's my favorite. I built a high school on that map, and it's beautiful views. I love the sound of the ocean out there. Like, it's just real like suburban quiet living away from the city. So the color wheel that you get for cats and dogs, being able to customize your perfect or your dream animal, being able to bond with them, that whole system there, them getting sick costumes and hats and bows for your little furry friends. So they went ham on this pack. I love it. It also introduced stray cats, and stray cats can very much be annoying and overbearing sometimes in the game and in real life, but it gave a bit of realism to it. I love seeing just like these little random animals just walking around, being able to adopt them. They did their thing with this pack. I love cats and dogs. Coming in at number 4 is going to be a Get to Work. Get to Work is a necessity, y'all. Get to Work introduced a retail business as well as active careers, y'all. You were able to go into work with your sim and not do a rabbit hole. I don't care how mundane the task is. Just the idea of being able to go with my sim to work is exciting. It's actually one of the first expansion packs that I ever bought in 2018. I bought the bundle, the City Living Get to Work bundle. Definitely don't regret it at all. So you have the medical career. You could be a scientist or a detective. I love running businesses, retail businesses. Definitely a must-have. Now I have 2 things things that I don't like about this pack, but for the most part I love it. The hospital. I love that your Sims can actually go into labor and go into a hospital to deliver their baby versus at home. But I wish that it was a lot actually see within the world, like be passing a hospital or have like an ambulance and stuff like driving down the street to make it feel like that hospital actually exists and it's not just like popping up whenever you specifically need it. This particular pack also introduced a Magnolia Promenade. Definitely a missed opportunity. I do use it a lot because I build a lot of retail lots, but I've been starting to put my retail lots into the regular neighborhoods because it's kind of dead low-key. It only has 4 lots there for a shopping district, and I feel like it should have just been like a bigger world like all the other worlds. They definitely missed the opportunity to include like a grocery store, and I really wish that they made this world a whole lot more bigger so you can fill it up a lot more and make it feel more like a shopping district where people are always shopping. I had a dream to build malls and all kind of stuff in this world, and while you can do that, you'll probably have to go up instead of going out. They're really small lots. There's not much going on at Magnolia Promenade, but I was kind of happy to have it just for the sake of being able to have the retail businesses. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Get Famous, and of course she is a necessity, y'all. So Get Famous is a social media focus pack. I am on social media, so definitely up my alley. I was super excited for this pack, y'all, when it came out, and it's still one of my favorites. I built my favorite main household, Athena and Kennedy. That's my favorite family to play with. Y'all already know I made a whole machinima series on them. That was my Get Famous family, and it pretty much lays out a journey to becoming famous. You can gain a nice reputation in your existing careers. It's just a really nice realistic pack, you know, for our new age of like this digital world. So it just gives more realism. Getting the video station, the music station, being able to like work on records at home or a DJ, all kind of stuff. I love that pack. They did their thing with that pack. But they thought of little things like getting fan mail, pissing off, you know, people and getting canceled pretty much really quickly, losing your reputation, especially if you're not keeping up with your profiles and stuff. I love all those aspects. The bouncer, the new world, Delso Valley. I build so much in Delso Valley. It's very much LA based. Love the traffic in Delso Valley. The highway, OMG, they be having high-speed chases and all kind of stuff. I filmed quite a few machinimas in Delso Valley, single father to be one of them, and I just love the views there. They have like the regular city vibes and then the upscale living on the hills type of vibes. Definitely LA based, definitely love it. My number 1 favorite aspect of Get Famous was the styling station. Y'all know I went to school for hair. It was only right that I make a group of girls open up a hair salon. I was so excited for that. We didn't really have that many mods that were created for that. I think around the same time Kawaii Stacy had just dropped like her hairstyling station, and I had been using that. So I was so excited when they finally put it into the actual game where I wouldn't have to use mods and update mods to get this station in my game. Coming in at number 2 is Seasons, y'all. Seasons is one of my favorites expansion packs ever. Seasons introduced weather, holidays, and the calendar, in which they later ripped from us and gave it away to the base game for free. So I was a little pissed about that calendar because I was so excited. That was one of the main things that attracted me to Seasons outside of the actual season. It's much easier to manage a household that has several Sims when you have a calendar. It's like having a schedule. But let's also not forget the fact that they found a way to sell us weather in a life simulation game, and we bought it. I love all the different season changes. I feel like that was one of the main things that we were missing from the actual base game. I still do feel like this could have been a base game update, but the pack in itself is an amazing pack. But it's just like, why are we paying for this in a life simulation game? But I love the winter. I love the animations that they made of them like slipping, making snow pals, snow angels, umbrellas, thermostats. Now the skating rinks, I feel like they missed this opportunity to not lock the skates behind the skating rinks themselves and allow us to put on skates and skate anywhere freely. Now of course that's what mods are for. The modders already fixed that, but we should have been able to skate period, because we also rollerblade like in the summer. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Water balloons and Patchy is definitely one of my favorites. And of course my number 1 favorite, y'all, a necessity. You gotta have city living, y'all. Once again, I might be a bit biased because it is one of my very first packs that I ever bought. I am a city girl, so period. Might be a little biased, but I felt like this was one of the most solid packs. It still can use a lot of improvement. It just brought what we were missing to the game. Apartments. That is a way of living outside of just owning homes, paying rent, having rodents. First time I saw one of them doggone mice, I was losing my mind, y'all. The elevators, love the new food stalls that we got, being able to spray paint graffiti on the ground or on the wall. Festivals, random festivals, the flea markets, those are dope. I was so excited for the elevators. I think we all were, but unfortunately elevators, you can't use them in no other world. You can't use them in a build or else it'll just be deco, and that was beyond frustrating. Like, why would you give us apartments and not allow us to be able to build our own apartments? What about us builders? The way that the elevators work, even in their own apartments, I don't like it. I don't like that they just disappear before they even get to the elevator. I wish the elevators actually opened and they walked in, closed the door, and then take us to the rabbit hole. Throw in a little menu where we can like choose where we want to travel to, just like it would on the phone, but have that travel screen like as a menu item while you're in the elevator. That whole disappearing up and down, like it separates the gameplay, it separates the worlds. Like you're like into your gameplay and then it's just like, okay, yeah, I'm back in the Sims because I'm at this loading screen. And of course the low poly cardboard cutout Sims walking around. You guys probably have not seen, if you're not a machinima creator or you don't zoom too far out or go too deep into the world, but there are so many of these low poly looking characters and they are creepy. They are traumatizing, y'all. I love the train. I love how it lights up at night and stuff. Like that world is my favorite world. It's the most beautiful world they have outside of island living. Absolutely love city living. All in all, that concludes my ranking of all of the Sims 4 packs up until this date. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, this is just my opinion and what I would recommend if you guys are on the hunt for first expansion pack or, you know, building out your collection yourself. You guys let me know in the comments below, especially if you own a lot of these packs. Let me know what your favorite and worst pack that you bought was. That way it can help someone else out. I love y'all and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, brownies.
Everything good, keep the vibes on crush. I know it's all good, good. Know it's all love.